Hello everybody to another episode of Folder Match Analysis, and today I want to take a look at some games of a friend of mine, RIchNIxon from Onloose Discord, and he's currently playing in the Outback Rumble, I think is it called, an Australian 1v1 tournament. And we will jump right into the first game. And as always, I will take a special look at walling as the self-proclaimed wall master. But at first, introducing the players. As the Mayans in the red, we have RIchNIxon. Good start. Didn't forget the Sloom. Oh, that's funny. So people start with an wolf instead of a scout, it seems. And okay, it's, I guess, all about getting boars from the middle with your wolf on this map. The map is called, what was it? Outback. So, middle of nowhere, Australian, so to say. Kind of interesting. So it also looks like there are no boars close to TC, only the boars in the middle. So it's also far away. That means it's all designed about the fact you need your wolf to get the boar in. Rich did a pretty good job, lost only a little HP on his wolf. And it seems they are regenerating health anyway. The blue player, Rodon Mackie, had a bit worse start, but he will also be able to get his second boar thanks to the wolf healing up. Okay, that's kind of funny situation, the boar blocking the other boar. But now we'll take a look at the maps itself. They are standard for deer, in this case ostriches it seems. Kinda small woodlines scattered across the map. Gold resources look kinda also Arabia-like. Same goes for stone, I think. I'm not sure if this is kind of a third gold or a neutral one. It's kinda close. Same for blue actually, so I guess it's more like players have 4 gold spots, main gold and 3 secondary it seems. We're just getting his sheep in, it's nice. Map looks overall pretty good in my opinion. It's a bit open in the front and on the sides, but still quite wallable, especially with production buildings. Has a really safe back gold. It's super easily walled off. Nice berries where you can position a good mill, also close enough to TC to be quite secure. I'm not sure if wolves can lure deer, so would be nice to see an attempt. Just to make sure if it's possible or not. On the other hand, blue's map looks a bit better, I would say. Smaller gaps between the woodlines, so wall off is a bit easier, has stone and gold in the back, more even you could say if his scouting is good enough. He should see that he can kind of close off this space soon. Okay, he's now starting a drush, I would say, and wall off a bit awkward, so should have spread the buildings a bit more forward to get the real secure walls, but it's okay for what he scouted. So drush before mill play for blue as Aztecs, of course. Sorry for being a bit too much occupied with the map itself. Okay, this walling from Rich is really curious, I would say. Yeah, he even sees how the maps look like, so why did he even put the barracks here? Just put the barracks there, get a house inside here, or just one palisade, and you have super secure front gold as well. But not judging too much, but of course I do. So Rich Strush is on the way, Blue Strush is also on the way. He's going for 3 militias as well. Rich trying to go all the way around, or didn't he found Blue. Oh, he doesn't know where blue is. That's awkward. Also, blue killing rich scouts. Even more awkward. That's really unfortunate. So rich is going totally wrong direction, as blue is going the right way, but he's already running into the front walls. And I think rich will be more or less secure if he... Oh, could be close. No, he should get the wall off him, yes. And he did. Also got a scout. But he's still open to the right side, so he should either commit now. I mean, he should be able to see the rush. So he should either commit on fast walling or at least do... Yeah, he's doing small wall offs here. Should do a bit of wall there too, in my opinion, so the rush can't go around this way. And I fear this might be the possibility. Meanwhile, Nixon's rush is getting in, maybe... Oh, is he running to the TC? I fear he's running to the TC. And indeed he is. Losing a lot of HP on one militia, a bit on the others, so it's kinda okay. But unfortunately, blue is also running into the TC. Or not. Quite good dodge. Is he... Oh, he's doing the roundy-downdy, but losing so many HP meanwhile. One militia is so low, the wills should kill it quite fast. Bloom already in. So, not so good reaction so far from Rich, but now he saves the villager. Josh produces idle time, so kinda doing its job. Meanwhile, Rich is trying to get the right angle of attack for his rush. Of course, a bit occupied with defending versus Blue's rush, what he did now, so he's good and secure in his space. Should maybe even get a kill at the berries, I think. Those are quite exposed and have more or less longer way to the TC. So with good micro he should be able to get one villager, I think. Oh no! He didn't even get the one hit really in. So yeah, with 4 HP left, it should be one hit to kill, but didn't got it. But he got another villager, so just Rush paying off so much at the moment. I won't get second one, but produced some idle time on the berries and even got the villager snipe, so very well played for Rich. He's, of course, Mayans going for the stone. So this will be Drush FC into Plumes. Kinda expected. Okay, 6 on berries. To be fair, I'm really bad with my Drushes myself, so I'm not sure if 6 on berries is new matter, old matter, or even a thing or not. But we will see with his res and uptiming if the more berry play is worth it. 8 farms, classical standard for Drush. For blue we have too lazy to count 10 farms already, so he's going for more farms, less berries. Resources for blue look not good enough to click up, to be fair. Same for Rich, so they won't be able to get a totally smooth transition into Castle Edge click up, I think. Maybe with a force drop after 2 villagers, to be fair, blue should be quite close. Maybe even... Yeah, I think, yeah, blue should get his 800 food easy in the bank with a drop-off. For Rich, it seems a bit more questionable, but he can always just buy 100 food, sell 100 wood, and should be fine. So I expect more or less similar uptimes for both players. I think blue will be... maybe not. Okay, he got the click in and I was just the dump to change with the right clicks. So blue is going FC Eagles. Rich, of course, now even should get with a bit more force drop the food in, and indeed he did. So Castle 8 advantage, even quite a big one I would say for around a bit more than 20% for blue. But Nix is fully walled, so a few eagles early castle age shouldn't do too much. And he will be, of course, be able to drop a defensive castle, I guess, around here to protect his stone and main gold. The rest of his resources are more or less pretty safe. Blue now starting to get the wall-offs in, now trying to get his buildings a bit more better positioned. Should for sure wall off the northern part of his base. Also a relic quite close. Scouting around with the eagle, that's really nice to see. Just want to get in a bit more intel after losing his thrush and wolf. I think he... Did he see the stone? He at least knows where the stone is and could go for a palisade scan. But it should be more or less obvious that Mayans will be go rush into unique unit with the wonderful plumed archers. Forward siege for blue, not sure if that's the right position. Rich really does drop the castle right in this spot. The siege workshop should be dead quite fast. And he is even going, yeah, deleting the wall, going for a bit more forward castle. That's perfect spot. I don't think a mangonel will be fast enough out to stop the castle, and then the castle will just naturally destroy the siege workshop over time. No resources for a castle. He went for the Eagle Warrior upgrade first, so for sure the siege workshop won't accomplish too much in this game. That's quite fortunate for Rich, so he got a really good position for his castle. Dropping a second TC, so we'll go the classic Mayan boom and plumed archer aggression. Meanwhile, blue is only one TC and soon be down the siege workshop. And Rich is going full multiple walls, I like it. His wall of positions are quite good for the small space he wanted to secure fast on. Could have gone, in my opinion, after killing the Drush for a bit more secure places with the wood lines. Because wood on this map seems to be quite hard to get. Should be aware of this spot. I mean, he has a TC here, and it's a choke point. So eagles that want to go through will lose a lot of HP in the process, but eagles are quite good against TC fire and ranged attacks in general, so a great bunch of eagles just running through this gap and raiding the eco could be a big risk, especially with the back gold and the wood lines quite exposed. But so far blue is just occupied with killing the market. But I don't think that will be too big of a problem for Rich, as his eco balance so far seems quite nice. He has the right amount of farms to get enough food in for occasional upgrades and will production in both TCs. And will be able to produce a lot of plumes. Already getting onto a nice number. His upgrades are so far only fletching, but I think Botkin will become in soon too. His farming is getting better and better, so the food surplus should be kicking in a couple of minutes. I think he should already use his plumes. Not 100% sure, but plumes should be a bit faster than eagles, I think. So he could very well use them for raiding at this point and just evade the eagles. Really love how he is making sure that behind his palisade walls there's always a next layer, so the eagles can't get in. And I think now he's preparing his counterattack. Or maybe just getting a few more plumes in. Now getting the market. Maybe he will even just try and attack the eagles from behind and get as many kills as possible. Plumes deal extra damage versus infantry units, including eagles, so they're quite effective versus them. Eco comparison so far is a solid 11 villager lead for Rich, and army counts are in favor for blue, but more quality wise on Rich side, I would say. Blue really trying to get in. I'm not sure what Rich is waiting for. I guess he wants to get Botkin in first, but now should be the time he goes and cleans those eagles. I would love to see University now. His eco and especially the wood income is more than good enough to now start investing to University, because those eagles running away will just dodge every single arrow, and there it is, the University. And I think now he will just go for a counter attack. Where did this villager come from? There shouldn't be a hole where the village got out, so I think it's just misclick or maybe a wrong gathering point. That's really nice from blue, just leaving an eagle here to see if Rich is going for this woodline anytime. That's really nice plate. For blue now we have second TC for a while, third TC even added. Investing in more upgrades for his eagles, reduced the eagle production for now and wants to catch up in bill count, and that he is doing, reduced the advantage from 12 villagers before to only 7 now. Rich also already plugged the gap here, so he's even more secure. I like. Scouting for blue is getting better and better. He's now using some of his eagles to look at the left side. Rich so far didn't really scout much of the map. No player is going for relics at this point, I think. But unfortunate, especially with the nice distribution of relics for Rich. He definitely should invest in some monks, in my opinion. But now he has the perfect amount of plumes to one-shot eagle warriors. Oh, that's really unfortunate for Rich. If you click too far away with your groups, they will change from the horizontal to the vertical distribution, and especially with retreats that can often force really awkward situations like that, where your units just clip into the following army and get a lot of free hits. But I think this game will be decided by who's getting in first at this point. Blue now switching into skirms, I guess. Not the best choice in my opinion. I think eagles do with mass quite well enough versus the plumes. And just add the mangonel in my opinion. Skirms will just reduce or further delay your Imperial Age timing. And Rich is getting closer at this point. But he's also adding a third, no, it's a Archrange, but indeed he added the third TC. So more eco for now. Now getting good fights in microspec. And yeah, at this point the eagles don't really accomplish much alone. Rich even now deciding to not micro anymore. Kind of a bad decision in my opinion. Got quite a lot of free hits in. But now he really did reduce the amount of eagles. Nothing too scary more. Goes for the forward siege workshop. And so far skirms don't have any upgrades. Getting attack and defense upgrades in, but just the first ones. Leader skirm not in at this point. So really good trades for Rich. And I like this approach. I guess he will go for maybe even a ram first, just to destroy the archer ranges. And deny the skirm production. Also 2 castle plume production is a really beautiful thing. Blue is also still far away from Imperial Age. And the now started skirm production will, as I said, delay it even more. I don't like the skirm edition. I think eagles and mangonels behind. Eagles alone don't stand really a chance against mass plume archers, but with like 2, maybe even 3 mangonels behind, the plume player has really big problems taking any engagements. But no, here Rich is going for the mangonels, I guess, to deal better with the skirms. We'll see the castle soon, but he's going to lose the siege workshop soon if he's not careful, but already investing into eagle warriors, a lot of upgrades, so he didn't went for the imp play, but instead for upgrades and eagles himself now. Not so sure if I like that approach. I think will he get... oh, that's a good shot. Blue should react way faster. Now we'll get the mangonel. But eagles and plumes should be an uncountable force for blue at this point. He has only a low amount of eagles himself, and skirmishers will just melt to them. Rich even just taking the TC fire and getting the kills. And yeah, with the growing amount of eagles himself, combined with the plumes, he will just clean up this force and probably take out the ranges first or go straight back for the eco. As you can see, skirms are just such a immobile unit versus skirmishers. They aren't really that great of chasing down normal archers, and no chance to chase down plumed archers. And as I said, Rich going up Imperial Age first, because he doesn't have to dump a lot of food into skirmishers. Blue still far away, and with plumes and I think just elite eagles, this game should be over soon. Rich probably going for the forward castle now. Yeah, indeed he is. So we'll have a nice position from whence he can trap Blue's castle. Could be very well an Imp GG, but with the amount of eco Blue has left and his army, he may try a bit more. A really solid and overall clean play from Rich. Castle a bit late to instantly produce traps, but he is in no rush. Has all the advantages on his side. Shouldn't fight this force, especially below a castle. That's a lot of HP and some units just wasted. But now with the plumes behind, he can easily take the engagements. Really solid play so far. And we will see if the Imp GG comes in. More barracks dropped, so the full Eagle switch is on its way. Trebuchet coming in. Behind still a really pretty eco. Blue's eco is really good too, but he couldn't completely close the village elite, even with his faster 3TCs, and his imp timing is just way off. Will click up himself soon, but it will be hard. The time he gets imp, Rich probably has around 3 or 4 traps out if he wants. And we're trying to snipe the trap, but nope, it didn't work. And in the process he lost every single villager, so that's really unfortunate. Villager, I mean Eagle Warrior. So Now he will hit Imperial Age with a bunch of resources and the Giant Skirm's army versus Eagle Warriors and Balloon Archer, and even Elite Eagle Warrior almost finished for Rich. Yeah, that's totally GG, guys. No way in hell Blue's coming back, and if he does, I will eat my PC. From the lowest angle of steel till the last storage chip, I will choose with my whole PC setup. Blue can win this game. Eagles now cleaning up the skirmishers, and there it is. GG is in, and my PC is safe. Overall, I'm big fan of the wall-ups. It's oftentimes you see that players that are in the lead die just to eagle raids in mid to late castle age or imp. But Rich played to his civilization strengths, being defensive till the moment he gets to his way superior army composition, and then just steamroll through. So GG, VP, Rich. Really nice first game. Next game is coming up soon. We'll cast that as well. So look forward to the next episode. And see you guys.